apps, you'll want to go to Marketing Studio. Whoops, I clicked on the wrong one. You might have to go click all apps if yours is cut off like mine was. And then, so it's Marketing Studio. I know you might think it's this one over here, the Remax plus Canva, but it's not yet. And every time you click on this Marketing Studio, it does take a second like this. So that's usual. And then you're going to go to subscriptions on the left-hand side and scroll down and you'll see the Canva one. And then you're going to have to subscribe to it. If you already have if you just want to watch this and you're not sure you want to subscribe, that's totally fine. You don't have to do that right now. I just wanted you to know where to find it. If you already have a Canva paid subscription with not your Remax, you don't want to use make sure you're not using your Remax email for that one. I'm sure most people aren't. I'm sure they're using like their Gmail or even their like regular team email or something like that. But when you sign up for this, it will use just kind of automatically uses your Remax email. And then to get things from your existing Canva into here, I'm not going to get into that too much because you have to like copy folders and so it's not like hard, but it's a process. So say you have a ton of templates in your current Canva and you're like, I want all of these. So they're all in one spot in my new Remax Canva account. You're going to have to like copy folders and bring them over, and we can get into that, but I won't right now. So, so once you're subscribed, when you come back into Marketing Studio, into this Mac Center, and you're in the apps, you'll then see this Remax plus Canva. So then you click on that, but you have to like subscribe first, obviously. And then once you're in here, you'll see down here on the bottom, I hate this little thing I have. Okay. That you belong to a team. So this Remax agent is the team that's where all the templates live. And then to get to those templates, you actually come over here and click brand. Look at these steps I'm saving you guys, because you're not going to sit there and go, why aren't they in templates? Like maybe I did that.
That would make more sense.
It does make sense.
Does that make sense?
But it's in brand. So I'll show you this real quick. Like once you click a template that you like, then you just click use this brand template, kind of makes a copy and brings it into yours. So like now you can make your edits and you're not affecting anyone else's or the template or anything like that. So that was me kind of skipping ahead because I need to tell you how to integrate your listings. So over here, you're going to go to apps on this left-hand side in Canva. Maybe. Okay. And up here are sometimes it pulls up like the whole, so if you're not in this template thing, let me click out of here because it's going to look different. I know when you're following something and you're like, but my screen doesn't look like yours right now. So let me do it the right way. Okay, so Remax is what you're going to search for in those Canva apps. And you're going to go to Remax Data app. And this is what's going to connect your listings to Canva. And then you just, because I've already connected it for myself, yours is going to say, like if you haven't, it's going to say connect, but you can click connect, it'll be connected, and then you'll be able to start using it in your designs. So I'm going to click out of it for now. I gotta move, this thing is in my way, you guys, sorry. Our little chat box thing, okay. So go to your templates, whatever you want. If you want to just list it, you can kind of search for, so I will say there are some things, some of these templates, like you click on it and there might be 10 different things hanging out, different templates hanging out in there. So like this one here, if you can see my screen, see how it says there's 32 in there. So there's 32 options for one postcard. So when you're looking at it, if you're just looking at it like this and you're like, oh, I don't like that or I don't want it, there's still 32 other different types of setups. So definitely click around on stuff. Like this one says 1 of 3. And then you'll want to make sure, so if you're using it for a social media post, like just make sure that we'll do Instagram, using the right size, because it might give you like a flyer. So I'm going to say use this brand template. And then our size, this is how I like to look at the sizes. I know. Oh, they're pretty good about putting it in up here in the description of the post. Sometimes if I can't find them, will click this way. So you can see 1080 by 1350. So that is going to be your Instagram post if you want. Sometimes I make things 1080 by 1080, period. So they're easier to share to Facebook and Instagram. What do you do? Do you do that? I'm curious if others.
I mix it up.
You mix it up. Okay. So you just want to make sure it looks right on the profile that you're trying to post on. So once you have, say you're like, oh, I love this. This is perfect. Then you come over here to your Remax data should be down here on the left-hand side once it's connected correctly. And then you click on it. Oh, sometimes it does just say, it makes me like connected again. I don't know if it does that every time though.
For whatever reason, mine's been scrolling since I clicked on marketing center. Just scrolling and says real force on the top. Does not let me in.
Can you try refreshing it? It could be like, how is your internet?
I'm at the Monona office.
Oh, okay. So it should be fine. I would try to refresh that page, see if that helps. And keep me posted.
Is it the marketing studio that you can't get into?
I think he said it's a real force.
Pushed it, then it came up and gave me to put my email to log in.
I know that site can be kind of slow sometimes. Did you, so you logged into Max Center, but you didn't have to log into Marketing Studio, right?
That's what it's having me do now. Where
If it asks you to log in, exit out of it and try to go back into it through Max Center. It shouldn't make you log in.
was Max Center and then went to Marketing Studio, just like you said.
Yeah, if it's still doing, if you refresh it and it doesn't work, I would X out and go back in through the Max Center and see what happens. So, I'm just going to click on any of these listings. They're obviously, you guys will only see your listings. I have admin stuff, so I see everyone. I don't even know whose this is. Who is that? You can't see his head.
It looks like
It's Tim. Is it Tim?
Tim, but I don't know if that's his listing.
Well, we're going to use this one.
Probably.
So, you start pulling over pictures that you want in here. So it's great. All your pictures are right here. This is the real, besides all the templates you get that, and like there's, postcards, social media posts, holiday posts, I'll show you some of those templates so you can kind of see what else you get. But this is the real kind of exciting part because you don't have to go upload these photos. They're here for you and you can do it quickly. So, again, picking just a few photos sometimes is hard for us, me included. A hallway, so I probably wouldn't. I'm just doing this quickly, you guys. Don't judge. Like no one wants to see a random hallway, Shannon. I don't know. So let's say these are the photos we're gonna use. What's great about this then too is you come over here to listing data and you can pull in this information as well. You don't have to type it out. You don't have to go dig for it, anything like that. And these are all editable. So if you're like, yeah, I want my, so you go over here to agent, you pull your name in. If you want it larger, like let's see what font, this is a 14 font. If you're like, you want it bigger, you can change it. If you're like, yeah, I don't want my title, whatever, you know, cell phone, oh, I don't have an office phone, go ahead and delete that out. Email, license number, and then office information is here. And then if you wanted to pull any of this other listing data, like if you wanted 3 bedrooms on here or anything like that. This is for a logo, so you can pull your, you will have to upload your logo. Like it doesn't, if you have your own logo or if you're using the Remax Preferred, it does have logos in here, but so if you go to brand over here, brand kit, it has a Remax and a Remax collection and a Remax commercial brand kit. So all of those logos and fonts and brand voice and stuff like that are available to you. You can click on any of these and kind of like there's going to be awards, balloon pen, all kinds of stuff in here. But if you're like, no, I want the Remax Preferred logo, you will have to start a project. And I have one done. Where's my, oh. I started a project, now I'm not finding it, where it's just the Remax Preferred logos. And I'm not seeing it now, which is, you know, I am wondering if it is in, I think it depends. I think it matters where you do your project. So I think when I did it, I was in this other team called Remax. It was like Remax Recruiting, and I don't think it transfers over to this team. So I might have to start another one. I don't see where you can start where you can do a brand kit. So you might have a brand kit in your current Canva, and you kind of just can't add one here. Does that make sense? Because it's like their brand kits, the team that you're joining. Does that make sense to everyone? Or did I lose you?
No, that makes sense. It'll be
So-
Remax Preferred in there.
Not in a brand kit, but in a, so my workaround right now, unless I find out more or because see, you can't like make a new one. But
Could we create a Remax Preferred team?
they'd have to,
Because I remember like looking for like the Remax agent team, there were like a ton of other teams on there that you could select. Could we make our own brand?
yeah, because
kit
when
and share it?
you go to, let me go back to home, you guys, that'll be easier. When you're in the brand, this has kind of been like something I've been trying to make sure I'm figuring out the right thing. But like when you want to create a brand kit, it says I have to ask someone. So this is what it is. Ask your admin to add the right logos so everyone can use them with confidence. And then I go show, like, who can I ask? And it pulls up these people. I've not reached out to them to see like how we can have our own brand. Like, I don't know that answer, to be honest. But my workaround for the time being, because I wanted to get going and I needed to start designing stuff, I just made my own project. And then threw like my logos in there. here we go. So it's under my folders, RP brand assets, and I just started pulling stuff in there. It's something we'll get more clarification on. Just so you know, though, so to save you time, if you're like, hey, I had a brand kit in my old Canva and I want to start a new one, and you go in circles like I just did, I don't see how to do it. Like just do it how you're used to being able to do it. So, okay. So does anyone have questions right now?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, is there any way that we can, like when I go in, I have to sign up and I can't cancel if I don't like it. So is there any way we can like review just some basics, like a tutorial or something that shows us, you know, is it
Yep.
worth switching over? Is it going to be more of the,
And I will tell you too, that I'm working on a spreadsheet. You know how we share some Canva designs that we had, like that Remix Preferred has had
yeah.
for a long time. I am taking some of these and sharing a template link so you guys can use some of these. I found some cool ones. Let me pull it up real quick. So I just started this the other day because like this agent starter kit templates I thought was cool for like if a new agent came on. And this is what this template looks like. And what I liked was they get, oh, here's your first like for sale template. Here's the Remix logo with your face in the middle. And then like another for sale kind of sheet. So I grabbed that one. There was another one that I just clicked off my spreadsheet. Okay. Agent team highlights. I liked this one. I grabbed this one actually with you guys and all the agents in mind. I was like, oh, this would be really cool to share. Let me see. I thought this was kind of cool, like my services, and then you list, staging, like everything that you're super great at. Thought there was another one in here, but so I am grabbing some, so you guys will get some,
Okay.
whatever I can kind of, but in the meantime, let me show you some of the templates that are out here so you can kind of decide. Again, like I said, just because it looks like one thing, there's eight things in here. This is a commercial brochure. Here's a listing package for social, and this is 24 slides. So, and a lot of times, so that they kind of give you these three options. You probably didn't notice that. At the bottom, it's got an agent and like a co-agent. And then when I click on the next one, it's just for one agent. And then when I click on the third one, it's for a team. So they give you this layout. So that's three of the slides, exact same flyer, whatever, different or social media post, and then different on the bottom there. Here's another one. And again, it see how it goes through all three options. And then you get a little bit different look as you go along. So this would be open house. I'm gonna flip through them quick just to get you the idea. And then let's go back. There is all holiday posted here too. So Mother's Day, welcome summer. So you can post that like the first day of summer. Cinco de Mayo. This one I think is Memorial Day or Labor Day. Happy birthday. This one is for postcard. And one thing about these, like with the postcards, just because it's a postcard, and I do this all the time, it doesn't mean you can like turn this into you can resize it and turn it into a social media post. So if you're like, oh, I like this look of this postcard, go ahead and use it for a social media post if you want. And this has 32 different looks in it. So like this is totally different from the typical look, you know? And again, once you click use this brand template, that's when you can start editing. Because if you don't want just the Remax logo and you want like Remax Preferred or your logo with Remax Preferred, however you have it set up, you can change that out. Where before in Design Studio, like we didn't have all of those options, obviously. So oops. That's kind
I
of,
like that.
yeah, I like that. And it's postcard, which is great as a postcard, but you could totally use it. Just change the size.
Right.
I'm sure most of you know how to change the size. Steve, did you get anywhere with was it Steve that was saying that? Sorry,
What?
I didn't. You guys aren't on my screen.
It got into where it could, I could pick pick one of my listings and then, then it's got, for sale assets for free and standard for 49. And that's kind of where I got with that. So I'm not anywhere near where you're at.
Okay. Did you?
Yeah, that's just kind of the free version of Marketing Studio, which all of those assets are great to use.
Yeah, so you'll want to go, if you're going to subscribe to Canva, you'll want to go to the subscriptions on the left-hand column in that Realforce Marketing Studio.
And
you have to subscribe. You have to put a card in. But if you're not sure yet and you just want to watch this to see what things are in there, then you can, check this out. And I'll go over again real quick, like how to get your listings in here. So let's just play with that again for everyone. Oh, it's gonna keep making me connect. You can see it's not a big deal, but sometimes I feel like it doesn't make me do that.
So Shannon, does it pull just the photos or all the information that's in
It
the
pulls-
MLS listing?
So these are the images and it will pull your headshot down here too. So if you're like, oh, I gotta go grab my headshot, which I would again make a project, make a folder that has headshots and your team photos and everything, unless I find a different answer in that brand kit. But you don't have to go look for your headshot it should be down here, just so you know. Just trying to save you guys time with that. So your listing data is here. So it's got address, city, zip code, latitude, longitude, price, property type, then the bedrooms, rooms. It does have a description. This is long.
Okay.
This description, I think, is like your description, but you could say, to like ask Canva and say, make this a couple sentences. And it'll think for a minute there. And it does have your URL, like where this listing lives. So that's what it pulls in. So let's say that I liked this one. Now I've got this in there. If I wanted to have it in the graphic, or if I just wanted to use this as like part of my caption in social media. So, that's up to you. Or if you're like, oh, I like the first sentence, I'm gonna throw it in here somewhere and make it work with the design. And then it does pull up agent information, so you can easily put that over here. And then the office will always be just this. So and then one thing, so again, this is a postcard. You can resize it to anything you want, a flyer, social media post. And just because you're clicking around, it doesn't mean that there's not, because I even like this one too. This is nice and clean look. Let's go back to brand. Was there any other templates you guys wanted to see? There's a lot in here. I can scroll kind of down. This is a lookbook. There's 16 pages. A listing postcard again. This is a flyer with 7 pages.
And you can do video, is it kind of similar to the the regular Canva where you can, share it as like an MP.
Yeah,
whatever it
so,
is.
yep, I was gonna go into that. Let's pick one. So when you click share, it's exactly the same.
Same, okay.
As everything else. I'm encouraging people, if you only are sharing for the most part to Instagram and Facebook, I'm telling people just hook up your Facebook right here. And then you can post, you say like what format you want it. So if it is a video or a reel, you click
Mhm.
that, or if you want it as a story, which is kind of cool. And then make sure, so it does kind of default to, I think, the page that you're on, which is great. Cause if you're on like page 5, you don't want to post all of the, like, you don't want to post all 7 pages or whatever, because you didn't edit them all. Make sure you're posting the one that you did edit. So page 1. This, then if you want to do like, say it's 2 pages, like a carousel, you could do multiple pages, but again, these pages are similar, so might not want to do that. Write a caption and then you can have it help you generate one if you want. And then you have to connect your social media. So if you have like a team page and like your regular business page, both of those options can pop up in here for you, and you can alternate between which one you're posting to. So, and then you can schedule to post later, which is great because not everything has that option. So,
Okay,
and
that was
then-
my next question. I was wondering, can you can you go in and schedule like every Monday, you want Happy Monday, whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
not that I would do that, but okay.
I'm looking forward to seeing those Happy Monday posts.
Maybe Happy Thursday.
And then again, I wouldn't say that I would do this if you were like posting to a ton of stuff. If you're like, every post I have, no matter what, is on LinkedIn and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and like all of them, right? Because that could be a little more time consuming. You have to go in and like do it for each one. That's when I'm going to recommend you guys use a social media scheduler. If you are using one or you're not using one or you're on the fence, like connect with me and we can go over options and like what works best, because something that works for one person might not work for the best for the other. I really like a scheduling tool that I can't actively use right now because I need something that allows me to have like 10 Facebook profiles versus 1, where you guys aren't in that dealing with that. That's not your what you have to do. So yeah, we can always talk about social media schedulers and what ones work best. Any other questions? Like I said, I will be sharing some of these templates and you guys will be able to use them. The real bonus is those having your listings right there and not having to go dig and upload everything. Are you
have
subscribed?
questions.
Okay.
Sorry in advance if it's really loud when I'm talking. There's construction upstairs. So anyway, I have a question about the email. You said it has to be your Remax email. But my Gmail is my Remax email, just has the vanity, it's a vanity email or whatever.
When you sign up through Mac Center, it automatically uses your remax.net email.
Okay.
So when you're in Mac Center and you go to Marketing Studio and you click subscribe, then you come back to, once you're subscribed through Marketing Studio, you come back in here and you'll have this Remax plus Canva app. And that's where you're going to click it. And it will use your remax.net email.
Yeah, you have to make a new account with your remax.net email. Your Gmail is basically just for like forwarding from your remax.net, but you have to create an account with that specific email.
Yeah, and I wouldn't don't go to Canva and like do it. Just once you go to Marketing Studio, get your subscription set up, you come back to Mac Center, maybe you have to refresh the page, go in through this, and it will walk you through it more.
Okay.
And going through that is how you get, it just knows that you're like part of these teams, this Remax. Oh, you guys are showing you the templates and they're kind of similar, but, there's like this Remax recruiting that I think it automatically signed me up for based on like my profile. There are some different templates, but for the most part, I think they're similar. I don't, when I go in there, I'm like, okay, Remax recruiting, you still have like just listed, why do I need that? If I'm like, you know, depending on what hat you're wearing. So,
Okay. I think I'm using my Gmail right now for my current Canva, so I didn't know if it would mess it up when I signed
so
up.
they're two completely separate accounts, and I can show you that. So over here on the left-hand side for me, you can see I have my Remax, which is the one I'm in now, and allows me to get to this team. It's the only one that I can be in that this team is going to show up. If I go into my marketing at Preferred Success, which was my old, well, we still have it, but like where I'm at, now my little team is Dan's team, which is where we kind of share all of our stuff. And you can see I can't get to that other one. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So you can have both of yours in here like I do. You have to like log in right here, add another account. And then that way you can rotate between them if you want. Ideally, if you're using this, you get rid of your other team. But if you want to do that, you're going to have to, and you don't want to lose certain things, you're going to have to pull them over.
Yeah, that was my next question is I would cancel my current Canva eventually, but you mentioned it's kind of a pain to get all your stuff over.
So you have to do it by project. So like I'm in my projects right now. This is for I'll call it my old account. My old account. And you can take all of these folders and you can click them and put them in one big folder if you want. Like obviously we have different things we're dealing with and different clients and stuff too. But I could take all of these, click them, put them in one massive folder that's called transfer. Then I need to just share that folder with my new account. So for you guys, it might be easier. For me, it just seems like a lot because I'm like, how do I want to do it? Do I want to separate these? Do I just want to put them all in one big thing? And it's a good time to kind of go through if you do have some saved templates and stuff, and be like, am I really going to use this again? Do I need this? But you'll share it, and then you share it with Shannon.Hill at your Remax.net account. Ours is set up a little different where you'll have to check your settings. Your settings might automatically default to where you can only share it within people in your team. But it shouldn't be. You should be able to share it with whoever you want. A folder. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so you just put everything you want to transfer into a folder and
Yep.
then you just share the folder to your new account. That's it?
Yep.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I'm probably thinking of it on a bigger scale, and there's more team members involved. So I always
Sure.
forget. I always try to look at it through your guys' lens. Like, no, it's just your stuff. You don't have. But yeah,
Okay.
when you go in here to like say you wanted to share that, you just make sure that you put your stuff in the folder that you want. You just have to click move. I don't know if you saw that. So like these three dots, click move, and then you'll have your folder here, and you just move it to there.
Okay.
So can you use
it'll
it,
be a little
Shanna,
time
as like, because I used it sometimes for personal stuff. It's
Mhm.
not just it's not just Remax. We can use it like just a regular Canva or
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
So you will be the only one seeing it.
Okay.
And is there
Those,
all I think she's also asking what I was wondering too, is there all the normal Canva stuff in there?
Right.
Like
What we have on our regular Canva now on the pro
yeah,
version.
everything is like Canva.
So you can
Okay.
like fine. Search
Canva
on-
Pro, right? Like the Pro.
Yes, the Canva Pro. Yep, yep. So say you're like, let me go to. I'm trying to just get to the home. Let me type in what's something not Remax related or real estate. That's where my brain is all the time.
Event flyer.
Birthday
Or-
invitation.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just.
Do you have to get out of the Remax agent team and just go into your,
But if you do, so this is just so you guys know, if you do that, like if I go here and I go to, it is a free account.
oh,
It's so like my
Oh.
personal one in here is a free account. And that's why I could, because I was like, oh, I'll make my brand kit in my free account, but you can't because that's a paid feature. So Remax agent,
yeah, it looks like you only get the Remax.
but I thought I did see I thought I've done this before, templates. It's template.
Okay.
Sorry, you guys, it is like not working with my brain. And I think you guys agree that that's kind of weird.
So under brand is
Under
where you
brand
get
is,
all of the Remax
Yeah.
brand. And then if you go into templates, it looks like you can search for anything.
yes.
So Father's Day barbecue.
Yeah.
Search like birthday.
Yeah.
Search birthday invite.
See, all of my stumbling and like messing around in here, hopefully just saves you guys time. So,
And then click on one of these.
because
these are pros.
it's not always
See if it lets
clear,
you.
I feel like.
Yeah, so you can edit the
And you're in the pro.
templates.
Yep.
Click on the elements and see if if everything's included still. You know, like some things are like, this is included
Yeah,
because you have
and
the Pro.
fonts. Yeah, and the fonts too are.
Yep. Just make sure that you do have to stay in that team. Because I tried that. Remember, like I was like, oh, I'll go to my personal and build my brand kit there or whatever. So let me go to fonts.
Yeah, like
Text.
is that little cake with the crown on it included? Because doesn't that mean it's Pro? Yeah. Can you use that black and white cake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the team is a pro, and we'll do this just to show, because you know how when you go to download, it'll say like, hey, wait a minute, you have to pay for that or something. So let's just test it.
It's a cute little guy.
So there you go. Like
Yeah.
it's all
Okay.
good. Just you have to, templates is like regular Canva, brand is Remax. And do you think you could make a brand kit in here? I don't think so. See, I always get this little
Mhm.
thing. And then who can I ask? So for now, like I said, I would just make a project with your logos and stuff that you want until I get, I guess I can ask these people that it says I can ask to see what's going on. Okay. Anything else? Otherwise, I was going to hop into, we're probably over on time. So I was going to hop into just a quick audit spreadsheet that I'm going to share with you guys. Oh, and everything I just showed you, I did make a tutorial on, and I will share that in our chat. It's like an 11-minute tutorial. I know, painful, right? A little bit. So let me, that screen is like froze it over there. Okay, I will get you that. And then let's go into the audit. Here we go. Okay, this is, I'm encouraging everyone, and I know it's time consuming. So you just got to like set aside the time and maybe you're like, I'm not going to sit here and do all of them at once. I'm going to do one platform a day. But basically, like, I'm encouraging people to go in and check their various profiles on everything that you're saying. And I might have missed some. There might be some that you guys are on that I didn't realize. So again, Zillow, go in and make sure that your headshot is current or your team logo, bio, all your links work. I always run into links not working, especially like Google Business Profile. You set it in there, right? You think it works, and then you go back and it's like giving you the 404, message that it's not connected anymore. So I highly recommend that you guys kind of just double check your stuff and make sure that things are connected. And in your Remax Max Center profile, make sure that the website that you want is in there. I think it kind of defaults to, the Remax site you made when you first came on, but maybe you've changed your site since then. Maybe you changed your URL, whatever it is. So you guys all know how to get to this Mac Center profile? If not, I can show you real quick. So when you're in here, you just go to update profile. And then it's in here. And you can edit and obviously I don't need a website or anything, I don't need, I don't go in here. I don't have to mess with it too much. So, but I'm encouraging you guys to make sure your photo.
Shannon, how do we, so I don't know how, when we made this transfer, Jim must have had multiple emails that he sent. One was my personal email. That was what came out on my business card.
Okay.
So I need to make sure that all the emails are deleted and the only one is the one I have. But how do I go into Mac Center? Because my Mac Center email goes to the one I don't use anymore. I mean, I check it occasionally, but not often. But I tried yesterday to go in this where we're at right now, and I couldn't find anywhere how does it remax.net get defaulted to my email? Where is that?
Do you need me to show you how to get to this profile? Did you not see?
No, yeah, I got there.
Okay, and then if
No.
you were on this profile overview, you just go to edit. And then you can edit your websites or your emails.
So that ISP email should be the one that you want.
The one you want.
Okay, that's the one I want. Okay, I didn't see that, but I will look. But yeah, I got to that part.
And then this is where I call this like your contact card. So if someone Googles, let's use Nancy. Sorry. I can't type this morning. Okay, Nancy Jenks. And the first thing that pops up is her, and Google yourselves, and Google yourselves in an incognito window too. So over here, for those of you who don't know, 3 dots on the side here, new incognito window, because Google's remembering your other stuff. And you're like, no, I want to look at it how someone that doesn't really know me sees it. But often, more times than not, for all of you, the first thing that pops up is this Remax. You can see, and then it's Realtor, Zillow, her Facebook, goes on and on. So, but this is not her Remax website, it's her Remax agent search. So this is what they're pulling from Max Center. So you want to make sure you're about me. I doubt people are clicking on like team or awards very often, but they might be clicking on this listing one. That should pull it. You shouldn't have to do anything there, but you want to make sure that it is correct. And that your about me is, fairly up to date. And then the website, you want to make sure it's going to where you want it to go and the social media links. This probably won't go to anything. Oh, it did. Okay. I was going to say, I know I'm not signed in on there right now. So, okay. Website. So you just want to, the other day Nancy and I went in here and it wasn't pulling up her website. And then we checked out like her Google business profile, stuff like that. So.
And I need
Shannon?
I don't have a Google business profile. I need to get with you on how to get that set up.
Okay.
at some
Yeah.
point.
Shannon,
Yeah.
so what does it mean if I can't click, I can't even get into, I've already subscribed and I cannot, if I go to subscriptions, I can't click on that Remax Plus Canva. It just says it's active.
So you need to go to your Max, go back to Max Center,
I
to
just did
the
the same thing,
apps.
and I don't
What?
have the Remax and Canva app.
Did you refresh?
Mhm.
It could take, like, I feel like mine didn't show up, like,
Beth has been
And
subscribed for a
Mine,
while.
I'm on,
type in Canva.
Yeah, Beth, I'm having the same problem. I just subscribed and you're supposed to access it through the apps on Mac Center once you're subscribed, but I don't have
Okay.
that tile.
I subscribed a long time ago
Yeah, you've had it for a while.
and I still don't have it.
And did you go up here where it says search Remax up here?
No,
I know you did, but did you try, like, did you search Canva to see?
Hold on.
Did you get
Is
anything
it just Canva? Oh, wait. No, yeah. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Manage your subscriptions?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Might be
think it
wrong.
might be- Yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
let's do it.
Page.
And then you go to brand. Okay.
Was yours there?
Yeah, but so you go back, make sure. So yes, I did it before and it didn't go back. And then it said I just had favorites
Mhm.
searching by, and then I
Oh,
hit
you were just
all,
searching, okay.
but Remax plus Canva is favorited and it was not showing up.
So then once you click on that, it should kind of lead you into your Canva.
Yeah, and then you go to brand.
And then you got to remember to go to apps within Canva to connect that Remax data. Do you remember where that was?
I go to brand and then what do I do?
So over here on the left-hand side where it says there's the three dots, it says more. Click on apps.
Hold on. I gotta find your screen. Mm,
Do you think I need to go into Canva and make my account?
and I don't see more.
I think so. You could try. I mean,
Oh, wait, there we go. Got it. Apps.
and then once you click on apps, you'll search up here where it says search apps. You'll type in Remax.
Remax.
And
Yep.
this is Remax data app.
Okay.
Click that, and then it's going to say connect. There's no magic. You just literally click that connect. There's no like login or anything like that.
Mine. It just says use an existing design or use a new design. It's like frozen.
So perfect. So that means you should be connected. So just
So then
click
do I go
use.
to brand?
You can go to brand now. You should be able to go to brand now. And then once you're in brand, click on something you want to use, whatever, anything. Click use this brand template up at the top right. Once you have that brand template, then you'll go back over on the left-hand side and you should see that Remax data app on the left-hand side, way towards the bottom.
I don't think it's in here. It's weird because
Or you can click apps again. And you can see discover, or you can see your apps, and you would find it under your apps. Or you can click, if it's not under your apps, click discover and type in Remax. And then just click on it.
I don't think it's connected correctly.
So do you have on your screen, do you have like a template that you're gonna did you click on one and said use this template?
I can go back.
Let me grab that link for you guys before I forget.
Okay. Okay, use this brand template.
And then on the,
Oh, then,
Got too many.
okay,
Then
now
you-
down below it says Remax data.
okay, perfect. That's
But
where
you
you're
have to
gonna
click
get,
into, okay, then it says, I need to connect my account.
yep, so you just click connect. I don't know if you guys can
So-
see my screen, but I can share this agent resource guide with you too. Just.
So this only has one active listing and all the rest of them are sold. Like really old. Well, maybe
How many do you, I don't know how many you have right now.
20
More than
something.
one.
I mean, I figured it was more than one.
And did you try
Actually, there's
searching for
only
the property
two.
address?
There's two that are two active ones that are showing and everything else has sold like a really, really long time ago.
We might have to like just hop on a separate call to check. So
Yeah,
can
I
just
think
see
we kind of
see
talked
your
about
screen.
this and it's
Mhm.
not like working. Yeah, it's weird. There's
Okay.
only two, and I think we have like 24 or something
Mhm.
active listings.
Yeah, we can, I'll send you a link right after this call. Will that work for you?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be, oh, yeah. I mean, and we
Okay.
have someone coming in at 10, but it shouldn't take too long.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And then for everyone else, I did put the tutorial that I did for everything, basically everything I just went through, except it's boom, 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 and it's about 11 minutes long. So it's a good resource. And then I will share this audit with you. It's just a good reminder of where to go check things and kind of check it off your list. I also encourage you, I might make another sheet on this if I share it with you. Get all your URLs in one spot. So get your Facebook URL and your Instagram URL and your website URL. So you're not digging for them. Maybe you already have that somewhere that you can grab it quickly, but I would recommend doing it on like a Google Doc or a Google Sheet. Just throw it somewhere so like you're not digging for it when you have to set up a profile for something. And then I wanted to show you this real quick. You guys all, there's so many different websites. I would say, check out other people's websites, see what you like. I'm using Hometown Lake, Wisconsin, because I like how they have their social media icons up here. Their Facebook, their Instagram, their Google business profile, Zillow, and realtor.com. So I just wanted to show you that. And that would be something you'd have to do on your, within your Bold Trail website if you're using Bold Trail. So, and you can check yours, like just when you go to your site, check it out, see where your social media icons are, make sure they go to the right pages, and just kind of take the user journey. Look at it like you don't know anything about this realtor. Can you find what you're looking for? Is it user friendly? Can I contact you easily? So, any questions? Okay.
I don't think so.
Reach out if you need anything.
Thank you, Shannon.
Yep. Bye.